Hi, I'm Dr. Gingerich, and I want to welcome you to Scientific Communication. When you first log into my SPC, you should see a list of courses, and within that you should see Scientific Communication on the left-hand side of your screen. If you go into Scientific Communication, this is the home page that you will see. On the left-hand side of the home page, you will see news. You should always check news for any announcements that are made, etc. And then on the right-hand side, you will see a list of upcoming events in your calendar. You can also get a bigger view of your calendar if you click on the Calendar tab, and you can see it in more of a traditional grid layout. You can also come up here and select List if you would like to see more of a listing. This shows you more on a traditional layout of a calendar. Most of the information that you're going to want will be here in Course Content. So I'm going to click on Course Content, and the first thing that will pop up is the syllabus. So we'll take a look at this syllabus and go over some of the information in it. You've got my contact information here, office hours, etc. I'm available by appointment, or Tuesdays and Thursdays I will be online from 10 to 11. But please make an appointment if those times are not convenient. When you look at the due dates for the course, one of the things I want to point out is all due dates will be due here by 11:59. So there's no confusion about the time of day when things are due. And each week, due dates will occur on the same day of the week for the most part, so that will also help. So you can read through here with some of the other stuff, the textbook that is required, and where you can get tutoring in both the Writing Center and the LSC has writing tutoring. And I want to show you a little bit about how the course is set up, because that's important, particularly in this 10-week semester, that you sort of hit the ground running and you know how the course is set up, so that that is not the issue, that you're now just trying to learn scientific communication and not trying to also learn how to navigate through the course. So each week you will have 5 activities. The first activity here is a reading assignment. There's no Dropbox associated with the reading assignment because it's not a graded activity. But this is where we will post what you need to read so that you're able to do the other assignments for that week. You will have a weekly communication activity that is due every Wednesday. And that weekly activity will be posted here in my courses, and it will typically be something that corresponds to the chapter that you have read for that particular week, or the paper you've read, whatever the case may be for that week. That is worth 20 points each. So there will be 7 of those throughout the semester. Each week you will also have a discussion board. Again, something will be posted that you will respond to. You are required to have an initial post of your own by Wednesday, and then you are required to reply twice to other individuals on the discussion board by Friday. So Wednesday original post, Friday is a reply. That's worth, discussions are 10 points each week. You will also have a weekly assessment, which is due on Sunday. So what will happen is, in your weekly activity that you submit to me by Wednesday, I will send you feedback by Friday at 5 o'clock. Using that feedback, you will then do the assessment. And so the assessment is looking for you to apply corrections that were given to you from your Wednesday assignment. So your weekly assessment is due on Sundays, and they were 20 points each. So you have a reading, an activity, a discussion board, and an assessment. And your final activity that you will do is your end of week peer review. There are a few weeks where we don't have these. There's a total of 5 of them that we have. These are actually due the Thursday of the following week, because I have to have time for the assignment to come in and then to give you one to peer review. So these will be sort of lagging a week behind the other activities. At the final week, rather than doing all of the activities you see there, all 5, you really have 2 things that you will hand in on that last week. You will hand in a draft of your portfolio, which will be described later, and then you will have your final portfolio. So you will receive comments back from me on your draft, and then your final portfolio will be due. You can see here how points are assigned in the course. So you have 7 weekly activities, 20 points each, 7 assessments, 20 points each. You have 7 discussion boards, 10 points each. You'll end up doing 5 peer reviews in the semester, worth 20 points each, and your total portfolio is 50 points. So the total class adds up to 500. Note that there are no dropped grades in here. So every one of your activities and assignments do count towards your overall points. So you don't want to get behind and miss a week, because that would lose a lot of points. We take academic integrity very seriously in the biology program, so make sure that you are familiar with SPC's policy. Plagiarism or any other sort of academic dishonesty is treated essentially with a 0 for the assignment, at least, and depending on severity, and if there were more instances than one, it can result in an F in the course and or suspension from the program. You can look at the different dates that are posted here on the syllabus and read through the rest of the information. So I encourage you to read over the syllabus, become very, very familiar with it, so that you're very tuned in to the way your grade is calculated and the expectations that we have for you in this course. I look forward to working with you, and in the next video we will go over the setup of the courses and the modules that you see here. Thanks. Bye.